Hello, everyone. Let me turn off.
Hello.
Let's do another brain-breaking activity, which is finishing Danganronpa.
Woo!
I hope we can finish it. Like,
I hope we keep the crash outs to a minimum, but knowing our track record,
it's well, they have to not ask me where the door is when the door's in front of me. If they stop treating me like I'm Dora the Explorer viewer, then I'll be fine. All right, but I guess we're supposed to talk to Kyoko?
Yeah, I think so too.
But Kyoko, why'd you come to rescue me?
So, to pay a debt, or no, to atone.
Atone? I've ever told you I hate when anime talks like this.
What, like using words
Words
like this in regular conversation?
Yes. Like, what was it? I think it icked me out when I was watching. This is gonna be a deep cut. I was watching Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, and it was like at the very end, and it was the blonde lady. I forgot her name, but she was like, "Yes, to atone for our sins," and I was like, "Literally kill yourself." I was like, "What the fuck are you saying? What the fuck did you just say to me?" So like, it's just I'm hearing it again, and you know what? Actually, I think they came out around the same time, so like they all talk like this.
No, Danganronpa came out much later. I mean, the anime probably, but the source material was out like way before that.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They all come from the same cut of meat, and it's just like, oh my god, you guys are doing it again. Continue.
During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything.
So you knew that I knew.
Indeed.
But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you. Oh my god, character growth!
Acknowledging her her bad parts.
In the 11th hour.
And the literal trash bin that we all are.
Yeah.
All in. Yeah.
I abandoned you.
Don't say that. You didn't, bitch.
Makoto, stop.
She
You know what? I'm all for. I love. I support simps. Keep doing what you're doing, but there's also
a time and place.
You also have to respect yourself.
And there's a time and a place for this. All right, right now it's not the place. Right now it's not the time nor the place.
Yeah, you can worship someone and also care about yourself. You know?
My goodness. Okay. Don't say that. You didn't abandon me.
No, that's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You were trying to save me, and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you.
However...
But listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but there was a reason I had to survive, no matter the cost.
So I know this is really, really late, but I really hate that mechanic. I've been trying to make myself not hate the purple...
What, the right click?
The purple mechanic thing. But
yeah.
I've been trying to make myself not hate it, because I play Ultimate Game, which is a lot of like
which is
choices.
A lot of talking, and yeah.
No, not even talking. It's a lot of like choice making. So and a lot of clicking of random buttons to get to the outcome. But for some reason, the purple thing makes me angrier than having a list of choices to make.
I think the biggest issue is that, so in Otome's, you make a choice, but once you make your choice, that's it, you keep going. Where in Danganronpa, you make your choice, and then you have to go back to the same conversation and keep going. Or the game will just not let you. Like, you have to keep going back to the same line and choose different, like, purple inquiries or whatever.
Yeah. I also think what annoys me specifically in this situation is that the natural next thing to say is what was the reason? That is the natural next question. So why did you make a reaction?
Yeah, we could just have. I just
He could
don't
have
think it's
just kept
necessary because we could
talking.
just talk.
We could have
Yeah.
just kept talking because not even just Ultimate, just random like multiple choice games. Every answer has a different outcome. If there's no different outcome, then why the fuck did you make it a reaction? Why did you make it a
Yeah.
clickable? Anyway,
Yeah.
I know it's the 11th hour, but like I just literally right now, because I was just like, why did you do that? You could have just
That's
kept
how I
talking.
feel every time. Every time I have to navigate. So you know what? You're valid
It's
because
just
I think I crash out every time. I'm like, I have to move.
so annoying. Okay. Why did you have to survive?
It's true.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything.
Oh my god, guys. It's happening. It's happening, guys. It's
Flashback!
happening. It's happening.
The reason I have to survive
In other words,
is so that I can do what I came to do.
I think
Came to this school to do.
what? Don't tell me you were not a student and you actually forced your way in.
Mhm.
You're not a student.
I made up my mind to come to Hope's Peak Academy for one very important reason.
Why?
I know.
Why?
I know.
So you have sorry, I was just so upset I completely forgot this was Makoto.
Yeah, it's okay.
So you have some reason for coming to Hope's Peak
indeed.
That's right. At least I did once.
Once?
Until recently, I'd forgotten what it was.
You forgot? But that's Thank God. Thank you so much.
I don't need a rehash. We all know we lost our memories.
Then is it really true? You lost your memory?
Makoto.
Do you remember, Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we arrived at school?
The first thing? Yeah, I took a step and then I just blacked the fuck out. It just died, I guess.
No, literally, he
I
did.
just took a step inside and said, "Wow, my first."
He said night. Seriously though, I think Makoto has been passing out more than that initial time. So, you know,
He's well rested.
Yeah.
Unlike me.
He's well rested.
Unlike me, I would love to have like chloroform next to me so that I can like just take that and fucking knock out sometimes. All right, we're talking about when we fainted, right? I fainted, and when I woke up, I was trapped here.
That's right.
I fainted too. And when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself. A disconnect.
It would seem.
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was.
But what would make you forget all that?
Hey,
These are very important questions, actually. I would like to know what chemical was put into your brain for you to do that.
Right. Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient.
Are you saying you think you lost your memory because...
indeed.
I don't think. I'm positive it was the work of the mastermind. They stole my memory.
But why would they want to do that?
There's only one reason I can come up with. Because of my purpose and my ability, somehow they would interfere with the mastermind's plans.
So the mastermind just stole them from you?
However,
And it could also mean somehow my memories may be connected to the mystery of the school and the mastermind. Which is why I have to get them back. That's why I've been investigating things by myself this whole time.
But if what you say is true, why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you?
Why is that?
If I did that and we all worked as one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always the chance that the mastermind is actually one of us.
What?
Correct.
Well, don't make too big of a deal of it. It's just a possibility.
I will say though that possibility may have been correct until we got to our final 5, and it's absolutely none of us. It's absolutely none of us.
Yeah, so we could have had a conversation. Though I will say, after finding out that Monokuma knew about alter ego, just made me believe that there really is no like safe place that like the mastermind has access to. Like
Mhm.
everything, it was like a false sense of security. So
I
if I were in
think
her shoes, yeah.
I think Monokuma found out about alter ego only after they put alter ego into the system. That's basically what
You
he
think
said.
so?
Yeah, that's what he said. He's like, "Oh, I felt
Okay.
that thing poking around." You know, it's
Right.
like, and like he knew about the fact that they had that laptop, but they didn't know that it was an
Right.
AI
They
on it.
he thought that
They just read what's in it.
Chihiro just planted it before her death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah. So
Yeah, because I was like, I was remembering wrong. I feel like there was a moment where Monokuma was like, "Oh, you think I didn't know?" But that really it was
it was
still like
after.
a
Yeah, it was after they put my alter ego. They plugged alter ego in, which makes
right.
sense. Like there was like I think they all said that he's gonna know. Like he's gonna know something's poking around. Like
Yeah.
there's no way that you're not hooked up to all these things and you're
Mhm.
not gonna find a random thing that you never
Yeah, a
plugged in.
weird thing all of a sudden.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like he was gonna figure it out, but like at that point it would have been too late. It is a super ultimate AI, so it doesn't matter what you
Mhm.
do. But yeah, so I think there is one, but what I was trying to say was she's right. Like it could be one of us, but now that we're
Mhm.
down to I think our last 5, like it's just 5 of us, right? Or 6.
Mhm.
It's definitely not one of us. It's definitely not
Yeah.
Hiro. It's definitely not Toko. It's definitely not Hina. It's definitely not Byakuya. Like you know what I mean? It's just like
Mhm.
it definitely ain't us, so it's okay. You can tell us. Byakuya might not
Yeah.
listen though, so Byakuya and
Yeah,
Toko, you don't
no,
have to tell them.
he can stay in the library.
Yeah, you don't have to tell them because they're not gonna listen or help, but you can tell the rest of us. Because it's definitely not them. The mastermind, one of us. If she believed that, then of course she couldn't trust anyone around her. In which case, it only makes sense that she would look into her missing memory by herself.
However,
That being said, there was a limit to what I can do by myself, which is why I asked you to help me.
But why me?
I feel like ask is like a very
Doing a lot of leg
given
room.
yeah,
Doing
we're
a
doing
lot
a
of
lot of leg room here. we're twisting the events a little bit
You
because
commanded.
yeah. I think you just did it and Makoto was left to figure it out on his own.
Oh, I just could never like this person if I were in this game. Like I couldn't if I were like Blue Skadood in
If
here.
you were like a character,
I
you
would
be
actually
like,
I would
actually
have
rage
to
out.
I would actually have to like I would have to do what my D&D character just did. Like I would have to beat the shit out of her.
But she says she would cut a bitch, so you might be
Okay, but what? Okay,
neck
but
and neck.
oh, really? She can cut a bitch. All right. All these other people have actually come at her, and she has yet to cut a bitch. I need her to fucking start doing it, because how many times has Toko and Byakuya come at you, and you've done nothing? I need you to start. Take out your.
They didn't
fucking
come
knife.
at her. They jumped at somebody else, and she just stood on the side.
I forget. There's one moment where like someone did come. Like,
it was
come towards her.
Genocide Jack.
It was just someone. I forgot when, but like she just didn't do anything, and I was like, "Bitch, pull up, do something." I'm actually waiting for you because I need someone to get their ass beat. It was me.
I know.
Okay,
I think she just has been waiting for someone to cross her boundaries.
But why me?
Because among everyone, he were the least likely to be the mastermind. That was just intuition, but and also the
I
easiest to manipulate. This boy be doing anything.
anything a girl asks him.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
And guys too.
That's true. He did peek at our underwear just because one boy said, "Hey, let's do it." He's like, "Okay."
Yeah.
Your intuition was right though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could have been the mastermind. You're giving yourself too little credit. That's not the reason why.
Yeah, I mean, the kind of manipulation that happened to him from Sayaka, ain't no way.
It's not just that. It's not just I'm trying to give him a little bit more credit. It's not just that. Like, is he like smart enough to do it? Well, I will say personally, I don't even think the mastermind is intelligent.
Yeah.
I don't even think they're fucking smart. I think everyone is just so stupid that the mastermind was able to get away with it.
It's like, who's the most stupid?
Yeah, so it's just like I would like to give Makoto credit. I feel like it's just that Makoto is just an very honest, against better judgment, very honest person. So he just wouldn't do it. Like, what's it called? But
And also, he has been saving their asses many times.
exactly.
That goes against the mastermind's entire ethos. He wants people to die.
And beyond all odds, he always like, what was it? I think there was
There's always like hope and like, you know.
there was someone who was in danger of getting. Everyone was like, it is that person. He's like, no, we have that. It can't be. That person would never do. You know what I mean? Like, beyond all odds, beyond better judgment, this boy is far too honest and far too like. It's actually a good thing to be this kind of person. So he's not giving himself enough credit. Like, it's not because you're not manipulative enough. It's just like you are literally just too honest of a person.
Too good. Like, yeah, even when Monokuma is like, everyone is like spiraling and Monokuma is like, yes, haha. He's literally like, fuck you, shut the fuck up.
Like, you're literally like, you learned Sayaka was trying to kill you.
And he was like, oh my god, did she suffer?
And you're
like,
still,
bitch, she almost died.
Exactly. You still feel sorry for her. You still so it's just like, I get it. Like, yeah, like, even when someone's trying to kill you, you still feel bad for me. You're just too much of an honest person. That's the reason why you can never be the mastermind.
The fact that he entertains Byakuya, I would have been cursing him out.
I would have.
That's already his superpower right there.
It would have. Yes, it would have been. It would have been every time I see him, I throw a chair at him. I would have to. There's absolutely no way.
I understand.
What's happening?
Understand everything.
What's happening?
At least they're talking.
I don't know how we got here.
Get out of here. It's to stay here.
Oh my god, we're having our book club all over again.
Oh, all right.
It's just like the dream I had before, but okay, well, can you? Why did that just happen?
Listen.
Are you okay? Wait, so did fucking Makoto just like zap into like a trance and start
No,
like,
I think that's a memory. I think it's a memory of him saying that.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's okay. Yeah. It's nothing, you know. From the neck down, I'm perfectly fine. It's all good. It is nothing, right? Why are you asking me? I don't fucking know.
Even now, I still trust you, you know?
I mean, I took a fucking, like, what's it called? I wasn't say a bullet. No, I wasn't say a hammer. Not even a swinging thing, a up and down crunch. A cruncher thing for you. You better fucking trust me, bitch.
Right? He put up with so much of her bullshit.
You better trust me.
When she was having a little tantrum,
I will never forget that. She wouldn't tell
him his little secret.
You know how many people got mad at us? People are mad at us for that. We got mad at her tantrum. Like, fuck you.
It's just I'm not used to relying on others.
Correct.
I know I never asked you for help the right way, so I understand if you're not convinced. I really kind of feel like this conversation should have been had a little bit earlier.
Yeah. Honestly, I was convinced.
Like at least like maybe like the halfway point so that they could like kind of confirm like not this scene, but more so like
Talking points.
her persuading him, being upfront finally, not leaving him in the dark, and them kind of deciding to like properly trust each other and be on the same page. Because I feel like 90% of the game has been Makoto being like, I don't know what the fuck's going on, and Kyoko just being silent.
Yeah. Oh, this game. I think that's just her personality. Is that it? Seriously?
I just want to double check something really quick.
You said you had a reason for doing all that investigating on your own. So, how'd that turn out? Were you able to remember anything?
Last crash out, but why didn't the conversation just keep going? Why did I have to click again?
That will not be our last crash out, and I agree. That was actually what I was thinking when you clicked it. I was like, I cannot believe this more
Yeah,
dialogue.
because I was thinking, remember that time we got stuck and we didn't know what the fuck to do, and it turned out that one of the conversations where we had to do like a purple letter, a purple sentence, we had to keep going past the purple sentence.
Mm-hmm.
That and like don't activate it. That took me out.
So, how'd that turn out? Were you able to remember anything?
So,
I think there's still a lot I don't remember, but at the very least,
Uh-huh.
I was finally able to recall my purpose and my ability.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
You mentioned your ability.
My ability, what everyone should have known me for. I'm the ultimate detective.
The ultimate detective?
correct.
And the reason I came to Hope's Peak Academy, there was someone I had to find here in the school.
You had to find someone? Who?
So,
Well, it was the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
The headmaster? Why did you want to find the headmaster?
Because he's my father.
Okay, insert that guy from Kimmy Schmidt going, oh! Wait, what? What?
I was separated from him as a child. As it turns out, he became the headmaster of Hope's Peak.
Kyoko's dad. Is Hope's Peak headmaster? Then that explains nothing. What? When Alter Ego told us how he thought the headmaster was involved. Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. You're right.
I did not remember that one.
I forgot all about that.
no matter what.
So,
Girly Pop, I think he died.
Mm-hmm. My memory hadn't come back at that point, but when he said that, I felt strange. It makes perfect sense now, of course, since my whole purpose for coming here was to find him.
That makes sense.
However,
But listen, Makoto, I want to make this perfectly clear so there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't the mastermind, but I didn't say that to protect him. I only said what I felt based on what I'd seen when I snuck into the headmaster's room.
Then what did you see in there?
so,
The room had been ransacked. The shelves were a mess, the desk drawers dumped on the floor. The only conclusion is that someone who didn't know where anything was had been in there.
You mean the mastermind, right?
it's true.
That was my assumption, yes. And to confirm my suspicion, I decided to investigate the second floor of the dorms using the key I'd found.
But why there?
Because I also found this in the headmaster's room.
This is some kind of map.
Indeed.
It's a layout of the entirety of Hope's Peak Academy.
Thank God. All right, let me look at this. I need to understand these floor plans.
Mhm.
Strange houses have trained me enough. Let me look at these floor plans. I'm so confused how this fucking place is laid out.
I found it in the headmaster's room along with Mukuro's profile and that key. The map showed that the second floor was a home to a number of rooms meant for faculty use. Some of the staff must have had to stay overnight from time to time. And I figured the headmaster would have had some kind of private room there. That's actually really fucking weird and insane to me that this is essentially a boarding school, and the assumption is that the staff didn't live there full time. Like, who's supervising the children? She's like saying like, oh yeah, the rooms are here just in case they need to stay over here, you know.
Oh wait,
So
can
what,
you...
that wasn't the norm? That's actually insane to me.
There's no den mother? Are you serious?
They were just fucking free willy in here.
That's literally insane when you have the ultimate biker gang leader.
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, the ultimate gang leader. Oh yeah, let's just leave all of the children
Let's leave the gang
to run loose.
Let's leave, like, not to be fucking mean and stereotypical. Let's let the gang leader here around a whole bunch of girls. You're so right. Nothing bad can go wrong. There aren't any like actual statistics and things about what gang members do to young vulnerable girls. No. Just let it's okay. He can run loose. That's insane. That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
And just because like someone is the ultimate mathematician does not mean that they couldn't commit a crime.
Yeah.
Especially, let's go back a little bit. You have
like
a 20
fucking
yes, you have
existing.
a 28-year-old among a bunch of 16-year-olds.
Yeah.
Are you serious? You allowing a grown-ass adult to be housed with 16-year-olds?
And you saw what they got up to in the bad end. They were making babies.
Oh my god.
How long were they locked up in here before?
I don't know. Hina had a whole hair change. Her hair grew out. So they were there for a while. But yeah, no, you're completely right. It's just like, are you serious? Like, no one saw these and this is just girl and boy. I'm just talking about hetero shit. Let's talk about gay shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that shit. The girl on girl. This is too much mingling
like,
with no
just
supervision.
Fucking night orgies. This is crazy.
There could be literal assaults. No one's keeping
there could be
track of
crimes.
There's no one's keeping track of these children
God.
because, like, I'm not saying all people are gonna commit sex crimes, but like at the same time, you need to make sure that no one feels unsafe.
And what if something went wrong? Like, what if there was a fire and none of the faculty were here because this wasn't one of the nights they happened to stay over?
That's literally crazy.
So what, are all the children gonna burn to death?
Exactly. Like, I know they're smart, but they're also children. They're also kids. They're also scared.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's crazy. And I figured the headmaster would have some kind of private room there. I assumed that if it were true, that room would likely hold more clues, so I went to check.
Correct.
And that's when I finally remembered. I remembered that my purpose was to find the owner of that room.
So you went there to see if the headmaster... Ooh, oh my gosh, sorry, excuse me. So you went there to see if the headmaster really did have a private room there. She just said that, Makoto.
I know. He likes repeating it, like, just reiterating. But once I got there, I noticed that the second floor of the dorms didn't have any cameras or monitors.
So what was it like? That part of the school, I mean.
It's hard to describe. All I can say is... The moment I saw it, I realized... Whatever's going on in this school is more horrific than we ever imagined.
What do you mean?
So,
I can't explain it. You need to see it for yourself. And I'm sure you'll get your chance soon enough.
Maybe I'm like really, really jaded.
Maybe you could like fill me in. Like, come on. We could do both.
Both, yes, both can happen. But second to that, maybe I'm just like really, really, really jaded.
Mhm.
I feel like I've seen more horrific things than whatever's happening in this school. Like I feel like I've seen a lot more. Again, Sallow just comes to mind. Just knowing that that was actually based on true events is actually quite horrific and disturbing. I don't like thinking about it. You know, those torture camps in Japan where was it Japan?
Oh my god, yeah. True.
Where we figured out how much water is actually in the human body.
Uh,
I can think of a lot of more horrific things than
or like the Hello Kitty murder.
please, you'll never know how angry I am that their names have never been released. Like that makes
Yeah.
me so mad. They should never be allowed to actually even mingle with society ever again. It sounds like it must be important. I just realized we named two Japanese things in her whole. It's so horrific. It's so horrible. More horrible than you could think. I'm like, I can think of. We named 3, and
Yeah,
2 of
we're
them are
like, yeah.
Japanese.
We're talking about actual events in Japan.
2 of them are Japanese. That's so funny. We're like, you could do worse. Actually, have you not?
And well before 2013.
It's really ominous. I'm not trying to be mean to Japan as a country in general. You can say the same thing about America. It's just like her whole statement. I'm just saying this for everybody because I know someone's gonna be like annoying about it. If you can say that about America, it's just like her whole statement is like, this is the most horrific thing that ever happened to all human existence. It's like, it's really not that deep, actually.
No, I mean, I think that it's valid because I honestly feel like, as someone who's been watching anime for a very long time, Japan likes to pretend that they've always been a very righteous and good utopia. And that is reflected a lot in their anime that are like set in Japan. Like there's never any reference to anything that is horrible.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay, let me not click the purple.
There you go.
There you go. Which is why I had no idea what was going on in the rest of the building.
It has to do with Maruko Ikusaba, right? Doesn't it?
however,
Just to be perfectly clear, I didn't kill her.
I wish you had, actually.
And I know it wasn't you either.
I was asleep. I know you're right, but that just means everyone but you and me had an alibi. So then who did kill her?
anyway,
All right, then.
What I
guess
can
we
say
have to
for
tell
sure, I have an idea. What I can say for sure is that the mastermind is directly involved. To begin with, the point of the class trial of Mukuro Ikusaba was to get me killed.
Get you killed?
Oh yeah, because she was investigating their shit and they were like, punishment time. I saw that key and disappeared, and in retaliation, they wanted to draw me out and eliminate me.
correct.
That was the point of the class trial.
It was.
The mastermind knew they couldn't interfere directly.
You mean because of the school regulations?
That's right.
Exactly.
If there are more restrictions, you are free to
yeah.
explore Host Peak Academy at your discretion.
In other words,
The mastermind is adamant about following the rules, and with that rule in place, they couldn't step in. Since they couldn't kill me themselves, they tried to use the class trial to do it.
It's just so weird to me because like it feels like there's this invisible wall stopping the mastermind and they just won't walk through the wall, the invisible wall. You know what I mean? It's just such a like
It's like you made this shit. Like
to me,
you've
it's such
broken
a,
the rules multiple times. Why are you even a stickler?
to me, it's a bullshit reason, an excuse
Mhm.
that you gave your big bad to not do
To
something.
not intervene.
Because why? What if they were this megalomaniacal maniac that you keep portraying them? Why would a rule stop them?
Exactly.
Why
Like
would some?
honestly, the end goal is to make sure that the characters are in despair. So what if you break your own rules? The rules are for them, not for you.
It just seems like a cop out. You know what I mean? They couldn't figure out how to actually make these characters smart enough to, not even smart enough. They just couldn't figure out how to make the master, how to
Make the mastermind smarter or like
give the mastermind like this
a
innate
a character
flaw.
flaw. Yeah.
They couldn't figure out how to do that, so they came up with this really stupid,
Like a loophole in the rules.
yeah, it was
that
just
they
like,
set.
well, they follow the rules, just like, but why? Like, no one who's
Right.
holding
There's
the rules?
no
Who's
who does
holding
the
up
rules
the rules?
benefit?
Not even that. Who's keeping up with these rules? The mastermind. So why aren't you just not listening to them? Just
No,
don't listen.
seriously. And also, there have been many times where Monokuma either added a new rule or amended something. So it's not even like the rules need to be set in stone. Like it can change at any point.
Any point that he wants. That's why I'm just.
Any point that he wants. Yeah.
And that's what just annoys me about this whole like Monokuma can't break the rules. It's like, what do you mean? Why wouldn't he break the rules? If I were this person, I'd break the rules. Who's gonna stop me?
Who's checking me?
I have theories of why, and it's not because of bad writing, although it usually is bad writing. I think they just didn't understand.
They wrote themselves into a corner.
No, they understood the archetype of the sociopath they picked, but they just didn't know how to implement it. To me, it just feels like they wanted to have, because from all we have been seeing, and in my opinion, the reason why everything has been going so wrong is because the mastermind is I'm going to use terminology that the BAU uses, behavioral analysis, like people who catch serial killers. This is a disorganized killer. This is a person who's just max chaos and not really thinking about how it's actually being planned out. You know what I mean? They want gratification, but no planning of the sort, which is why they were like, oh, there's two masterminds, because there has to be, because Monokuma does not wait for the result. Monokuma wants the result now. There's no way that Monokuma planned and did all this. Someone else did it, and now it's just, Monokuma. So now it's just Monokuma fucking everything up because Monokuma just wants the gratification at the very end. But the problem with that is there is an obvious flaw with the disorganized killer, which is the disorganization. So like they kind of just leave a whole mess behind and everyone can catch it, which is why I don't believe that those pictures are left there to taunt Makoto. I think those pictures are left there because this bitch is not really paying attention to what they're doing. So then things get left behind. And then they have to run in.
I fully believe that too.
Come in and run in and take it out when Makoto finds it. But the problem that the writers are having is that they want this killer. They made this killer prototype, but they wanted it to be as infamous as the Joker. But the problem is that the Joker's not a disorganized killer. The Joker is a very organized killer.
Right.
He's just extremely eccentric.
Right.
Like, you're not understanding the Joker. Is the Joker making a big fuss, causing chaos, and doing all these things? Yes. But as he's doing that, he's doing
But did he plan every single step?
Exactly.
Also, yes.
As you are focusing on the big giant fire with 50 people in a building, he's also stealing this other thing on the side that you're not paying attention to. He's not a disorganized killer. He's a very organized killer. They wanted Monokuma to be like the Joker, but not understanding where the Joker falls.
Right.
That's the thing that's killing me, because it's just like, this person's not smart though. The Joker is actually extremely intelligent.
Right.
The Joker is actually really fucking smart, but this person is not smart. That's usually my crash out with the big bad, because it's just like, I know what you're trying to
Joker
do,
light.
and you're not doing it because they're not smart. It's just so annoying to just watch this character who I know the writers are like, oh my god, yes, this is our Joker. It's like it's not.
Mhm.
It's really not. Like you just don't get the actual. You don't get the villain. You're
Yeah.
literally listening to the clown mask that he's wearing. He wears it for a reason, and you just did not catch the reason. But anyway, ignoring that, that's my other crush out, but it's okay. The mastermind couldn't step in because of the rules, which is very stupid. That makes it sound like the mastermind themselves is somehow bound by the school regulations.
Hey,
There's one other thing I'd like to point out about the murder of Mukuro Ikusawa.
What's that?
There was a point where Mukuro may not have become the victim. It could have been you, Makoto. Yeah, that time he was fucking breathing.
Me? What did I do? What did I do?
He was vulnerable in his room.
A boy can't sleep. Wow, what has this world come to?
Mm-hmm.
I could have become
You know
a
what
victim.
else did that make me kind of think? I mean, I'm sure the lore is there's nothing complicated about it, and he actually was sick. But I almost kind of feel like it would be so cool if the whole reason he got sick was because he was like drugged or poisoned.
Oh, you're right.
Because it just feels so weird. Like I told you before, it just feels weird out of nowhere. They've been in this place for months.
Mm-hmm.
Why would he get so violently sick, like a cold?
Mm-hmm.
And it only lasted one night.
Yeah.
And how convenient that because he was so bedridden, he wasn't able to go out and be seen and have an alibi.
That's true. All right. Okay, I could have been the victim.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Do you mean just a pose? You know, you could have actually killed me if you didn't pose beforehand.
Yeah.
I
It would have been funny if Kyoko like slid in and like it hip checked. Like there was a little bit of an animation there. That would've been hilarious. You can hear them, you know. I can hear them, you know. The footsteps of the god of death.
All right, never
Okay.
mind.
All right.
All right, never mind.
Never mind.
What?
We were having a moment and it was ruined.
What stupid nonsense did you just say to me, Kyoko?
I can hear the god of death as he moves. That ability naturally draws me into cases just like this.
anyway.
Okay.
Which is exactly what happened with you.
All right. Anyway. Anyway.
So like so does she just let crimes happen because she wants to solve them? And when she could have intervened?
No, I think she steers it mid-action. That's what she's saying.
I was in the dorms, and I had a sudden sense of dread. I looked down the stairwell, and I saw a white shadow cross the corridor. I gave chase right away. As I followed it, I saw the shadow go into your room.
Correct.
I ran into your room, and I saw what was happening. I intervened immediately, of course.
However,
That wasn't the end of things, of course. I stopped them, but that led to... Whoever the mass assailant was, they ended up dead. It's also, like, very clear that whoever was wearing the mask, they just took it off and then put it on this person and their jacket. Because the person is, like, on their back, hands up, and then the coat is on backwards.
Yeah, it's very clear this is not the person,
Like,
actually.
yeah.
correct.
And their murder was disguised, and the dojo key wound up in my room. She has a death note.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. I was waiting for you to stop so I could read it. But she has the death note.
It all has to be the work of the mastermind in an attempt to use the class trial to eliminate me.
Okay. Love all these purples. So
Mm-hmm.
all this would mean that whoever killed Mukuro is also the mastermind, right?
Indeed.
I don't have conclusive evidence, but that's what I think.
But that's really bad if true. It means the mastermind can kill whoever they want if they feel like it, but that's what they're supposed to do. That's what they're
Mm-hmm.
supposed to. I would never believe I was safe. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? I
Mm-hmm.
think it's crazy that there's an alternate timeline. There's an alternate ending where all of you still live. I think that's
Yeah.
insane. That Monokuma didn't kill bitches.
Yeah.
You know what that means? That means that Monokuma is just literally like an uncle just running around with these kids there.
Oh,
That's
that
disgusting.
is funny.
Wait, but doesn't that create another contradiction? The mastermind wanted to use the class trial to try to kill you. No, the class trial to try and kill you because they couldn't interfere, right?
Correct.
You're right. That is a contradiction. But it's not just Mukuro. They needed the class trial to kill me, but seemed ready to kill you in your room. Everything they did is a contradiction.
So, what does it all mean?
In other words,
It means that the mastermind is the one who's been cornered.
Huh?
Makoto.
Just a little more. A little more, and I should be able to figure out the mastermind's identity. The identity of the other ultimate despair.
The other ultimate despair? Not there be two bitches. I bet she's like,
Mhm.
fuck, two bitches? Two?
I don't know why. My immediate thought was that meme. I've never seen two pretty best friends. Oh, crackhead thoughts are back.
Crackhead thoughts. We gotta have something while we play this game.
Yeah. There's no doubt that Mukuro was the ultimate despair and that she's dead. But I don't think the ultimate despair is just one person.
Misery loves company and all that. It's
Mhm.
not.
It's a group.
Indeed.
If you think about it, the ultimate despair seems to implicate whoever caused the event.
You're talking about
That's right.
What happened a year ago? The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
again, it's really not. The tragedy. Whoever's responsible for that. They're the ultimate despair.
It would seem
That despicable group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair.
Then they're
indeed.
Make no mistake. They're the root of all evil that has forced us to go through this. That is the ultimate despair. And that is our real enemy.
finally ended. Oh yeah, no one died. Okay. It's okay. It's not to be continued. We're still going, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why they do that every time. It looks like a dildo for like a hot
I was gonna
second.
say!
Like, I was like, whoa,
why
what
are
the
we thinking, like, why do we have the same brain cell right now? I was like, wow, that looks like a butt plug, or...
I was like, why are they showing me a dildo? And I was like, oh, I remember
Yeah.
that. This is not
Yeah,
the dildo.
it was, like, until I saw the little Monokuma. I was really staring at it for a hot minute.
I was looking at him like, why is there a Monokuma and a dildo? Like, I really was like, they're not Monokuma dildos.
Yeah, I bet you they exist.
The ultimate despair. A group of people who caused the tragedy 1 year ago. Those same people put together this killing game and began broadcasting it around the world. the most desperately awful group of people ever. That is the mastermind's true identity. Our enemy has finally been revealed. But right now,
Anyway,
Right now, we have to get out of this horrible place. Figuring out the rest of the story can come after.
yeah, you're right. Or the door, I guess. It's locked, but we have a way to open this door. Oh, the key she has. The key she has.
Oh.
That's a rocket and a tank.
Oh, wrong thing.
I better not think too much about what I'm seeing down there. What are you seeing? That was probably a dead body. Remember the guy? That's where the guy died.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Talk to her again.
Kyoko, do you still have that one thing? Monokuma's secret tool that you got from the headmaster's room?
indeed.
Of course I do. It's an absolute vital part of ensnaring the mastermind. I would never part with it.
And it can open any door in the school, right?
That's right.
Then we should be able to use it on that door, right? Hey, Kyoko, we can use that key of yours to open this door, right?
We definitely could have just cut out that entire part. And just have this part here. Him be like, hey, can we use your key?
I don't know why they
It's
added
true.
so much dialogue.
Maybe they wanted us to feel like we were actually solving something. Let's find out.
Kyoko took out the key from the with the Monokuma design on it and slid it into the keyhole. And then yes, it opened. The most fancy trash
Indeed.
room door. You're right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It feels like they just didn't want to. They made the door for appearances so that no one would know that it's a trash room.
I feel like this wasn't supposed to be a trash room. It was just retrofitted to be a trash room. Because like you said, like, why would all of this shit be here? All like, yeah. And now we can get out of here. Let's go.
Sounds good. We quickly opened the door and made our escape from the garage pit. Garbage pit. My goodness. Let's go, bitches. Finally. We were finally free. But there wasn't even time to take a breath of relief. Fucking gosh, so many things happened because the real fight had just begun. That's a cute picture of all of them.
6. Yeah.
That's a cute picture of all of them. Look at them. Look at Makoto being the leader. After leaving the garbage pit, we found ourselves in the tunnel extending straight up like a chimney. There was a metal ladder up into the tunnel. We started climbing the ladder, intent on reaching the surface. Nah, girl, I think it was always supposed to be a garbage pit because why is this here? This was a garbage pit. It's just like I said before, they didn't want people. They didn't want people to judge the door. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, this is such a pretty door. It's like,
yeah. Yeah, but then it leads to like a weird staircase.
I'm so happy that it's black.
Oh, so you can't see your panties?
Thank God. I would not put it past this fucking game to have you look up her
the
skirt.
little panty shot.
Thank God.
I wouldn't put past fucking Japan, period. I feel like they're in everything.
Yeah, I'm so happy that they hid her skirt. Thank God. The ladder was impossibly long. I couldn't even see where it ended. We climbed into darkness. The passage was so dark and cramped, I couldn't even see my foot beneath me. I would be freaking out. I'm afraid of heights. I'm gonna be freaking out.
Yeah.
I'd be freaking out at this point. Oh my god. I would.
Because you can, like, once you start going up high enough, you feel the gravity, even without having to look.
Mm-hmm. I'd be freaking out at this point. What was you took me rock climbing without like harnesses, and I was freaking out. Remember, I almost slipped. I
Oh.
was freaking out. I wasn't even that far up. Like I was freaking out. It was really bad.
Aw.
I can't even imagine doing this. I think I climbed with nails on, right? The things I can
I
do
don't
with
even
nails.
remember.
The things I can do with
You
nails.
did good though.
I know, with nails. And I think that's when I had stilettos on. Little ass nails. You see? I can do anything you can do. I can do better, and with nails and heels on. I had no idea we were so far down. Don't talk about gravity. I'm begging you, just keep going. I'm freaking out for you.
Hey,
Don't lose your footing. If you slip, I won't be able to catch you.
Kyoko,
Bitch,
shut up. Shut
the
up.
fuck up. I would
need you-
literally curse out Kyoko at that
Oh
moment.
no, me too.
I was like, I wasn't even like,
I wasn't even
thinking about that, and now
I wasn't
you
even
fucking
thinking.
got me.
Oh my
fucked
god,
up.
I would have to
God
stop.
damn
I would
you.
have to stop. I'll be freaking out. I'm freaking
Yeah.
out for them. I'm not even in the situation. I'm freaking out.
It's like, okay, I guess you just want me to vomit on you.
Yeah. I think I'd be crying, hyperventilating,
Yeah.
like clenching onto the handles. Like I would be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be careful. You take this so on the chin. I'd be screaming. Monokuma will figure out that we're fucking escaping because I'd be screaming at her.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
You'd hear the screaming.
now that you said that, I'm getting kind of nervous. Exactly.
Yeah, I
Kyoko,
get a
why the
little
fuck did you
woozy.
say anything? Maybe talking will help keep my mind off it. Why are we doing this? So Kyoko, there's something I wanted to ask you.
I feel like I would not want to talk at all because I would be focusing on every single arm and foot.
You say you're the ultimate detective, right? So how long have you been doing detective work?
How long?
so
Ever since I can remember. I came from a long line of detectives. Detective work is in my blood. There was a time when being a detective was considered a sacred duty. My family's always seen it that way.
Then is your family famous?
wrong.
Quite the opposite, actually. Even among actual detectives, many people haven't heard of us.
Huh, but how come? It's like your family tradition, right? So
Right.
Because we take pride in it.
I just have to say, I'm gonna say this really quickly. It's annoying me that they're treating this as a Sherlock Holmes case.
Yeah, it's like regular detectives, no one knows who the fuck they are. They're not like celebrities.
They're just police.
Regular people. Yeah,
they're the
just
police.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
And also, if I were a detective, it would actually hinder my ability to do my job if everyone thought I was a celebrity. Like, you wouldn't be able to do your investigations. You wouldn't be able to talk to people without them. Oh my god, you're a detective? Oh,
yeah, it's just
gotta have my guard up. Or
it just feels so dumb to have like this Sherlock Holmes-esque kind of mythology when it should be your family is our long line of detectives, aka cop. Not saying cops is a bad thing, but like you're just the police. You're not
just regular.
You're
They're not celebrities.
You're not just some bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not this like hoity-toity man in this building, with all this money. No, you're just a cop. You are just be a cop. You know what I mean? It's just kind of stupid. I kind of find it dumb. Lurking while I pass out. Okay, thank you, Lore. Pass out on a pillow, not on your desk.
Yeah.
Pride.
Indeed.
A detective is neither light nor shadow. We represent neither justice nor evil. This is how we can uncover the absolute truth. We stand neutral in all things, and to do that, we have to stand separate from the rest of society. Which is why we've made a conscious effort to conceal our existence.
A conscious effort?
It's true.
It's kind of old fashioned, and I can't say it's entirely rational. But it's our family creed, and we do what we must to protect it. I feel like if Byakuya heard this shit, he would be so tight. Like, oh, a secret family, secret detective society I don't know about.
Yup, he would.
I rule the world. I pull the strings behind the screen.
Yeah, no, I feel it. I feel that. That's exactly what he would do.
Because, like I said, it's our source of pride.
I feel like we said this already. Pride. So that explains. Before I came here, that real deep cut. When I was looking up
the very
info,
first fucking
yeah.
page, yeah.
When I was looking up info about the school online, I never saw anything about her. Because she hid herself on purpose to protect the pride of her family.
However,
And yet, I gave up some of that pride. Because I told you.
Because I fell in love with you.
Oh, goodness.
Huh?
In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. What the fuck? So, are they just ninjas? Do they just not exist in a regular society?
That's what's bothering me about their whole thing. You know what I mean? Because, okay, I feel like people can argue with me about L from Death Note, but L is one person. This is an entire family. That sounds ridiculous.
And if no one in society knows who they are, how are they being allowed onto different crime scenes and talking to different? How do they have access to
That's
shit
what I'm
if
saying,
no one knows who they are?
People knew who the police knew who L was, not L the person, but they knew L the detective.
They knew that he was, yeah.
So it just seems kind of stupid to have this, we're super secret. Oh, Sherlock Holmes.
How do you do detectiving? How do you do detective work when a lot of the access to these crimes and everything is just linked to the government and government withholding information from regular civilians?
Yeah, it's kind of dumb, but it's okay. Whatever. Just
I know. I did it knowing it was something a true kirigiri detective would never do.
But the reason you gave up that pride, the reason you would go so far to enter Hope's Peak, it was because that's how much you wanted to reconnect with your dad, right? There's no shame in that. I feel like this whole conversation is actually unnecessary.
I know, because we're just rehashing a conversation we just had. I don't need you to explain to me how important it is for you to find your father, because we already talked about how your entire life's purpose is your entire purpose to be here was to find your father.
Yeah.
Either we have the whole conversation here, or you cut out this entire part.
What?
That's you, bitch.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay, because it sounds like a dumb thing for her to say.
Yeah.
I get it.
Reconnect? I had absolutely no desire to reconnect with my father.
Excuse me? But you'd be reuniting after all those years, right? You would have had so much to talk about.
Wrong.
There's nothing I want to talk to my father about.
All right, did you want to kill him?
There's something I want to say to him, though.
What?
No matter what it takes, I have to find him and tell him face to face.
I think he's dead, bestie. What is it?
Okay, can you... It's like when you're asking a friend something and they just keep repeating the previous...
Yeah.
Okay, get on with it. What did you want to tell him?
My goodness.
I want to sever all ties with
I
him.
mean, but you haven't seen him in years, so I feel like you already did several
You already
ties.
kinda, yeah.
Sever?
The last time I saw him, I was still very young. So I don't remember myself, but apparently he was extremely intelligent. He was in the line to become the next head of the Kirigiri family. He was talented, he had a promising future,
However,
but he had no interest in detective work. So he cut himself off from the family. Not long after that, my mother died, and he simply ran away. He went to my grandfather, and they had a huge argument. And young as I was, he left me behind. That's fucked.
Oh, okay. I'm sure there was a reason for that.
Mm,
I'm sure your father wanted to take you with him.
right.
if that's true, then I need to thank him. Thank him for leaving me. Because unlike him, I take pride in the work I do. I take pride in my family name. So every last part of me is happy he didn't take me with him. If I'd gone with him, I never would have had the chance to become a detective.
I was above Kyoko on the ladder, but I wasn't able to see her expression. Don't worry, she doesn't change her face. She looks exactly the same. So I couldn't tell. I couldn't see how she looked when she said that. What she might have been feeling. All I could tell was that compared to her usual self, she was more talkative and more emotional.
I don't blame him, you know. He had his own life to live. That's what anyone in my position might say, right? But that's not true.
However,
But there's one thing. One thing that I can never forgive.
Really?
so
The way everyone else looked at me. I was never sad about being left behind, like I said. I think it was a good thing.
however,
But when the rest of the family looked at me, they saw something different. They only saw me as a little girl that was abandoned by her father. That's how they see me even to this day. His shadow has been following me my entire life. I'm sick of it. So what is her life purpose to go tell him, you didn't abandon me, I abandoned you?
I also think that everything that she's saying is really juvenile and stupid.
Yeah.
I know she's a teenager and everything, but like, this is actually really fucking stupid. It's literally your fam.
Yeah.
I can already guess how the situation happened because this happens in every single anime known to fucking human existence. They love doing this. They even did it in
Mhm.
JJK.
Mhm.
You have this tyrannical family who has one purpose. Someone doesn't want to
Right.
do it. Then they're like,
And so they
"Fuck
must
you! Get out of here!" And then
they can't just
and then
keep in contact. They
yeah,
have to
and
literally
then
like be excommunicated.
yeah, and then like as they're about to leave, they have this family, and then they're like, "But you can't take your family with you. It's just you." So then he has to leave
Yeah.
because they doesn't have any
Yeah.
resources to take care of you. Leaves you with the family,
Yeah.
and then you know what I mean. The same thing happened
And
in
also
JJK.
I just think it's
Exactly the same
really
thing happens every time.
odd because I feel like
I feel like she's smart
if
enough to figure that out.
she could have become a detective regardless if she was with the family or not. I need him out of my life. I need to step out of his shadow.
They will never look. They will never look at you differently.
That's why I have to find him and tell him we're no longer family.
Don't worry. He already knew that.
In order to settle the past. In order to remove him from my life forever.
He was already gone.
How do you even know that he hasn't even been trying to reach out if your entire family's purpose is to be uncontactable and unreachable?
That's the thing I feel like she's smart enough to figure this out, or at least the game says that she is smart enough to figure this out. So it's kind of like obnoxious that she is having these thoughts. And I give a lot of like, child
A lot of grace
to
to
like teenagers
parent
and
child
like
issue.
yeah, to like
Yeah.
like not even to parent to like teenagers and like anime or like in games. Like I feel like Genesis is usually the one who's like, why would they do this? And I'm like, well, blah blah blah. Blah. You know what I mean? I'm always giving. I feel like I give a lot of grace to these people because they are just teenagers. But I feel like the game has specifically taken Kyoko out of that equation to have her act like this is very fucking annoying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I have no doubt he forgot about me years ago.
But your family, to just cut him out like that.
Wrong.
Our only connection is through blood, nothing more. Are we connected by heart and soul? No.
Hey,
Is blood really enough to call someone family?
Only connected by blood, not by heart or soul. I was so shocked to hear. I literally hate hearing
We
the
literally could
same
have cut that previous sentence out and just have. I was so shocked to hear her say something like
No, not
if
even
this
that.
was written, if this was like if the entire text of this game was put into a book, it would be the most tedious thing to read.
Not even that. What I was gonna say is I literally hate hearing the same conversation in every anime or like Japanese media
Oh.
thing I ever hear. Like they have no concept of like as if their own men aren't scum enough that they have single mothers everywhere. They actually they literally pretend they have no concept of step families, as if their whole society isn't
Yeah.
fucking like created on that because their men ain't shit. I was so shocked to hear her say something like, wait, whatever. But instead, I said nothing good. Stop talking. I hate when people keep talking about this shit. It's so annoying. I just hear the same argument in Japanese media. I'm just like, I'm tired. I'm literally tired of this. I'm gonna need y'all to actually like, because it's just clear that you guys don't go outside. Because I feel like if I throw a stone, I can find like 5 single mothers. And I'm not just saying that in Japan. I'm just saying that in general, like around the world. So it's just like really annoying that you act like you're a special baby that you've never heard of this very common concept. It's just so annoying. I'm sorry. I just really, really hate hearing that same argument all the time when I know there's so many step families. Like I know it in my soul. I know it in my bones. They're made up of step families. Whatever. I just kept climbing the ladder in complete silence. And after I don't know how long, we finally reached the top. Lord have fucking mercy.
Crusty.
Looks like this is it.
indeed.
Look at his little tiny butt. Why is it so the shading is crazy.
It's just the art style is so ugly.
Yeah.
They wanted to have him painted, like, but everything drawn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. On the other side of this door, Hope's Peak is waiting for us.
We're back.
That's right.
Remember the hatch on the ground near the trash room? I'm fairly certain this is where we'll come out. That's where we'll come out. I unlocked it earlier, so it should open without much trouble.
Well, here goes nothing. I reached my right hand up and pushed against the hatch. The hatch opened with ease, and so... Looks like we're back.
But I can't believe how long that ladder was. I'm exhausted.
I can't exactly say we're safe and sound, but at least we're out of there. Okay, so are we gonna be okay? Because I'm supposed to be dead.
Yeah.
Now we're back in Hope's Peak Academy. Kyoko, thank you. I never would have gotten out of there without you. So again, what are we gonna do? Because I'm supposed to be dead. Oh, there's cameras everywhere.
No thanks necessary. I was just returning the favor.
Cool. It has to be talk to her.
Yeah.
So now what do we do? I'm glad I didn't die, of course, but if Mastermind finds out, and I'm worried about you too. You helped me, so they might...
Listen.
You're worried?
Yeah, of course.
So then...
Then let's just get a concrete answer.
Huh?
In other words...
Let's ask Monokuma if there's a problem with you escaping.
Ah! Damn, bitch. You want to go to the
Mhm.
source?
She gets some balls.
Wait, that's you know. Do you know why the term is hanged until dead?
Mm-hmm.
So you know why it's that term?
I think it was because they would sometimes hang people and they wouldn't be dead, so they'd have
Yeah,
to like
because
really make sure.
one person survived. They hung a
One person
person. They
survived, and
hung
they
a
were like, "Fuck,
person and
no!"
they didn't die. So then they
Yeah,
got away with the crime. So they had to like
yeah.
rewrite the
Because they were like, "Oh, well,
rules.
I already got hanged, so
Yeah,
that was
exactly.
my
They had to rewrite the
punishment."
rules. So like
Yeah,
they didn't say the whole thing is you're gonna
you're supposed to be dead, not just
and you
hanged.
know, like, yeah, and then now it's like it's punishment time, not you're going to get killed. You've had your punishment. It's already over. You've actually won on a technicality. You got out with a technicality.
Very good,
Because
cool. I mean, very true.
because they're
And because by the game's lore, Monokuma is bound by the rules, can't do anything.
yeah. Oh my god, that's hilarious. I did not even think about that. You're so right.
However,
If we try to hide, it's only a matter of time till we're found out. And it's not like we can run away.
That's true. As she said that, she pointed to a nearby surveillance camera. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this bitch is like seething.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying rather than stressing out over getting caught, we should just give up now?
Don't worry. What you think is going to happen isn't. Because the mastermind is the one that's ensnared.
The mastermind is ensnared.
I mean, it still doesn't make any sense to me, but okay.
You said something like that before. What does it mean?
so
The mastermind stood exposed during the investigation into Mukuro's death. There was a moment where the mastermind let their guard down.
There was?
right.
If we can talk to Monokuma, we can confirm it. And it'll be better for us if we go to him directly before he tracks us down. That should help with our negotiations.
I'm still a little super uneasy about it. But we don't really have a choice, do we?
Indeed.
Monokuma should be in the gym.
Shall we go?
Let's get going.
Well now, well now, well now, well now.
Hey! Kyoko, I don't mind so much.
I don't believe it!
But Makoto's supposed to be dead! What's he doing here? That's exactly how I thought he'd react. Are we gonna be okay? You were supposed to be punished! Did Kyoko help you?
What?
So what if I did? What will you do?
If the guilty partner is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. It's unfortunate, but that is the rule.
Get me angry!
So now I'm gonna punish you again, and this time I won't leave anything to chance. Kyoko, say something.
Do whatever you feel you have to.
Bitch, again?
However,
But before you do, let me just say one thing.
now,
If you execute Makoto, that means you lose. Not that that matters to you, right?
Huh?
Lose?
Hey!
Yo, explain yourself. What do you mean by that?
because
Well, you set up this latest class trial yourself, right? I was getting your way so you wanted an excuse to kill me.
in other words,
I was supposed to be chosen as the blackened and then executed, right?
Hey, what are you talking about?
however,
But when Makoto chose to overlook my lie, your plan came crashing down. The results of the trial weren't at all what you were expecting. Because you never imagined that in that position, one person would protect another like that.
Right.
And in response to that unexpected development,
Indeed.
you reacted by proclaiming Makoto the Blackened and trying to execute him. You made the choice out of desperation. No, more than that. You must have realized that Makoto, who refused to be manipulated, was a threat to you as well.
Mm-hmm.
However,
But then there was another unexpected development waiting for you. An entity that would throw a wrench, so to speak, in your precious execution machinery.
Alter ego.
You never imagined the possibility of a being that could come to our aid even after you'd killed it.
am I wrong?
Now here's the absolute truth. Makoto didn't kill Mukuro. You did.
Listen to me.
So executing Makoto for it would surely be a violation of your rules, which I know you love so much. If the Blackened is exposed, they alone will be executed. That's what you told us, right?
And that means I lose? You talk a big game. You're saying the Blackened is me and not Makoto? Well? And you can prove this, right?
Well,
No, I can't.
Don't just say it like that.
Mm-hmm.
What is this, a comedy routine? To make such bold, I will say accusations. To make such bold claims about a shred of evidence?
that doesn't matter.
I don't have any right now, but with a little more time, I guarantee I'll find some.
That's right.
Because no matter how deeply you try to bury it, there is only ever one absolute truth.
And now you're trying to talk like some kind of famous detective type?
Because
If Makoto really was the killer, he never would have come to you willingly like this. He would have feared for his life, feared another execution. He would have tried to run and hide. He would have been gripped by the despair you so love to inspire.
however,
But here we are, confronting you with nothing but hope in our hearts.
And that's supposed to be enough to convince me in the absence of evidence?
indeed.
It's not you I'm trying to convince.
Hey,
If you were to execute Makoto now, everyone out there watching this would be extremely displeased.
Huh?
indeed.
Imagine what everyone out there would think if you killed Makoto. They would assume that you killed him because what we said is exactly right.
Listen to me.
Despair can never kill hope.
Hey,
Of course, you can say we were just making this all up. You're welcome to prove us wrong. No, you have no choice but to prove it. Because if you kill Makoto without proving your own innocence, you'll be accepting your own defeat. If you want to earn our despair fair and square,
that's what we have to do.
then I suggest you take my advice.
So, what is this advice of yours?
It's true.
To do Mukuro's trial over again. Only this time, you follow the school regulations to ensure a fair trial.
It's time for one last showdown. One final battle between hope and despair. Hey,
Well, that would make for a proper climax, wouldn't you say?
A fair trial, one last showdown. In other words, this would be our chance to expose the true identity of Makuru's killer and the mastermind themselves. But what reason would the mastermind have to accept the challenge? Because they're a child and they don't like being baited.
Mm-hmm.
We basically said, nah, 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 you can't touch us. And now they're gonna try to,
Yeah.
it's not that hard. That's why, because they're not smart. You're giving them too much credit. All you gotta do is just say, I know you are, but what am I? That's all you gotta say to them, and then they're gonna These are truly child antics that are being happening right now. Not that. They'll probably just execute me without another word.
Interesting.
Barrett!
Very interesting indeed. Very.
What's wrong?
Oh, I was getting bored, so I decided to change things up a little. So, time for bear jokes.
You're a child. You're just a
Mhm.
child.
Now, what you've suggested might be possible. It would certainly make for one honey of a climax.
In other words,
Does that mean you accept?
You guys!
If we do things your way, there'll be enough to convince you and the viewers, right? Because I'm a child and I need external validation. I can't just do things on my own. I need people to tell me that it's good. I'm looking for everyone to tell everyone's impression of me.
As a child.
And it will cause you unbearable despair, right? Then I'm prepared to agree to your terms. Will your hope win out, or will my despair claim victory?
To despair.
Yeah.
I can barely contain myself!
Let's have one final grisly showdown.
If you said this, I can't hear you. It might have cut out.
Oh my god, it probably did. Well, let's have one final grisly showdown. He agreed. Then we still have a shot at this.
Barrett!
But this is the long-awaited climax, right? Just guessing the killer is barely a fitting end.
You guys!
So for the final face-off, you'll have to unearth all the mysteries that have been buried here.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. All the mysteries?
That's right. Every last mystery that's pawing around the school. If you can do that.
I can barely contain myself!
Then that'll be
Mhm.
enough to qualify. There you go. To qualify as a victory for you.
That's not a bear.
I know, a koala is not a bear.
it's true.
That's what we've been trying to do all
A
along.
koala is also not a bear.
Yeah.
Okay, well, good. Then let's bear it all. If you can claw your way to the truth of Makuru's death and solve the mysteries of the school,
You guys!
then you win. But if you can't do all of that,
We'll all face execution, right?
I can barely contain my excitement. When you learn the whole truth, what kind of despair will you show me?
We're as excited as you are, I'm sure.
Listen to me.
When we've uncovered every last truth, how will the ultimate despair reveal their own despair?
I honestly can't believe how this all turned out.
Hey,
But before we get started, I want to clarify one more thing. Do you remember the rule? When one student kills another, that's when a class trial is held.
What's wrong?
I remember that for sure. So what?
hey,
I just want to confirm that is what you said, right? And it's a true statement.
You don't have to be so suspicious. I've said it before, but it bears repeating. Everything is based on the school regulations. And having a trial for Makuru is no exception at all, to that.
Huh? And I'm lost too. Makuru's trial is
He
no
basically
exception.
admitted that the murderer, i.e., the mastermind, is a student.
Oh, okay. Then it's part of the regulations, which would have to mean that whoever killed Makuru.
It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. The only people to take a single step at Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
What?
Listen,
Are you telling the truth?
You're mad annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Why'd he go quiet all of a sudden?
Now I'm really angry.
I'm done talking. I got nothing left to say to you.
Okay.
Get lost, would you?
Okay. Why so mad?
Oh, my cat.
What happened?
No, I it might have picked up on the stream, but she is yelling at me.
Oh.
She is speaking very loudly.
whew,
He seems emotionally unstable.
Are you on your period?
Hey,
Are you on your period, Monokuma? So sad.
Leave me alone. Get out of here.
Okay, I'm going. You're really gonna let me go?
Makoto, why are we questioning?
Makoto, just leave. Makoto,
Mhm.
leave.
I don't even care anymore. You're all gonna get your punishment later anyway. I need to start getting it ready. A super duper extra special punishment overflowing with despair.
hey,
Come on, Makoto, let's go.
Okay.
Okay. He's just freaking out on his own.
Yeah, he's just having a little spasm in the corner.
Yeah.
Monokuma's unstable laughter seemed to cling to us as we walked away. And just like that, we were out of the gym.
Okay.
I could barely believe it, but somehow I ended up not getting executed. I still had my life and we still had a chance. Overall, things turned out way better than expected. Once again, I was in Kyoko's debt. Kyoko, thank you. Everything I have right now is because of you.
however,
Don't thank me just yet. The real battle is still ahead of us.
Yeah, true.
whew,
But still, I'm glad it worked out. I wasn't sure if the enemy would accept my proposal. Bitch.
Wow. Wow. Thank you for that. Oh my god.
Yeah.
But honestly, why would the mastermind agree to that? They're a baby. I mean, they don't stand to gain anything from a final showdown, do they?
So,
They had no choice but to accept.
Huh?
because
It's all because of that one moment the mastermind let down their guard, like I said.
So when was it that the mastermind let down their guard? Let their guard down.
so
I wasn't there to hear it myself, but do you remember what the mastermind said? They said they had hijacked the airwaves to broadcast our school life to the outside world, right?
Yeah, they definitely said that.
listen.
And what do you think? What did you think when you heard that? Pretty hard to believe, right?
Well, I mean, the idea of actually taking over the airwaves seems so unbelievable.
Indeed.
You don't exactly read about something like that happening very often, so it's hard to imagine. In other words, that kind of thing is extremely difficult to pull off.
However,
And yet somehow the mastermind was able to do it.
in other words,
But think of it another way. There must have been some reason they had to do something that difficult.
A reason?
so
They had to show the world something, no matter the cost. Us killing each other.
They wanted to show the world?
it would seem
Their mastermind has been very adamant about not killing us directly, but forcing us to kill each other. And all their rules and regulations were designed to encourage that.
Yeah, that makes sense. If those stupid regulations didn't exist, nobody would have killed anybody.
in other words,
So the mastermind's ultimate goal was to make us kill each other and show that off to the world.
But why?
correct.
To prove a point, most likely.
Prove a point?
Hey,
The outside world has a name for the students of Hope's Peak, right? A certain concept.
You're talking about hope, right?
that's right.
And for those of us who represent hope, to kill each other and sink into despair. The mastermind wants the world to see that, to try and prove that despair is better than hope. That's their goal, as the ultimate despair.
What? They want to prove that despair is better than hope? But that's ridiculous.
It's true.
You're right, it is ridiculous, completely irrational. It's the kind of thing that nobody but those who call themselves the ultimate despair would devise. That group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair.
But is that really their only reason for making the rest of us suffer?
Makoto.
I know how angry it must make you, and yet, that same motivation is what led to the mastermind revealing their weakness.
What?
In other words,
Because their goal is to broadcast this killing game to the world. The mastermind has had to be more particular than is reasonable about their own regulations. If the mastermind simply ignored their rules, this would have been a game, but this wouldn't have been a game, but a one-sided slaughter.
at the very least,
At least that's how those who are watching this would have seen it. That's why the mastermind couldn't kill any of us themselves. Oh, that's you. Well, anyway, that's why the mastermind couldn't kill any of us themselves.
indeed.
That is precisely the reason. No matter how much they hate what I'm doing, I haven't violated a single one of their regulations. Junko broke the rules, so she was punished. But in my case, they couldn't lay a finger on me.
Right.
So instead, they tried to use the class trial, following all their proper rules to get me killed. They began a trial that didn't have a right answer, then made me out to be the killer.
But even that didn't work.
It's true.
Yes, thanks to you. And due to that failure, the mastermind took yet another risk. They attempted to kill you instead. who also was not the killer.
And when that fact was exposed on live TV, the entire outside world, Mastermind had to accept your suggestion.
Indeed.
To prove to the world that despair is better than hope, they have to defeat us in perfect form.
In other words,
It would only do the Mastermind harm to have it shown that they'd violated their own regulations.
But all of that was a hunch, right? And you were still able to get the Mastermind to accept your challenge?
however,
Well, it's only thanks to you that we got that chance. Because you believed in me, another path opened up.
Still, I can't believe how much of the Mastermind's thoughts and plans you were able to figure out.
It's almost like she's the ultimate detective.
Oh my god! I didn't have the slightest clue.
wrong.
In the end, though, I couldn't prove any of it. It was just my reasoning. Essentially, I was making a bet.
Whew.
But it looks like I got it right, this time at least. I won the bet.
She let out a quick sigh. I took it as a small sign of relief.
To be honest, I haven't been that nervous in a long time.
I totally couldn't tell you were nervous at all.
I
You seem totally confident from the moment we decided to go talk to him.
Well, presenting a strong demeanor is a fundamental part of negotiation and persuasion, wouldn't you say? If I'd showed my uneasiness, that would have just made you much more uneasy.
Yeah, you're probably right. How pathetic.
However,
Anyway, we can't relax just yet. All we've done is earn another chance to fight. We have to win this time.
correct.
Or everything we've gone through will have been for nothing.
You're right. If we can't defeat the Mastermind, it'll cost us our lives. There is no option except to win.
Hey,
But before we begin the final battle, we have to tell the others what's going on. Oh god,
True.
please just skim over it.
Oh my god, please. Yeah, but now we know who our real enemy is. All we have to do now is work together with everybody to destroy the Mastermind.
Work together with everyone.
however,
Is that really possible?
Bro, with fucking Byakuya, I have no
Mhm.
fucking idea.
And Toko.
My goodness, maybe like put food poisoning in their shit and be like, I got the antidote, all right? Shut the fuck up and you'll get the antidote. But like, never give it a Toko.
Oh my god, stop!
That's the only way Byakuya would actually be grateful and do something if Toko was fucking like on death's door.
He was like, you saved me. I am forever in your debt.
Huh?
anyway,
Anyway, right now we have to find the others.
shall we go?
They're probably in the dorm somewhere. Shall we go? Thank god.
And suddenly we're greeted with, my god! Oh, he's cursing. You again?
She's fucking malfunctioning.
Yo, he is cursing. Is he broken? Oh, just let him be, I guess.
I suppose his emotional instability reached its limit.
No, you know what he's doing? He's trying to prevent us from investigating. That's what it is.
Mm.
Jeez, what the heck?
However,
I wonder what that was all about.
Couldn't help but let out a sigh of relief.
Ah. Oh my
is
goodness.
that
Hero be looking crazy. Holy shit.
Look at
what
Toko.
the fuck?
What is Toko doing right there?
I
Is that
don't know.
Is that a smile? I've never seen the bitch smile before.
No, she smiles when she's like fucking creaming her pants.
But that's not a smile. That's fear. That's emotional warfare. This is a smile. that is trauma inducing.
Maybe they felt remorse
That is nightmare fuel.
because they did. Yeah.
Look at Hina. Oh my gosh,
Anyway,
she's
look
so
at Hina's
pretty.
titties. They're great.
I know. Oh god, she's so pretty.
They really put their all into drawing Hina.
They really did. And there's something about, like, I think we discussed it before. Her outfit is so simple, but it works so well. It's so nice. Like, I've seen the other characters that they designed, and they try to do the same thing where they have like a simple outfit on a girl, but it just doesn't hit the same. There's something about Hina where it just like it's perfect.
It's
Like-
very like girl next door, sporty, cute.
But
It's
also
perfect.
still so stylish and still so
Yeah.
like if
Yeah, cause like the red jacket.
it's like if anybody like if anyone replicates this outfit, they'll look good in it. But with the other girls they
Yeah.
have with the simple outfits, it just it's not good. You know what I mean? I don't know. There's something they just hit with this one. I don't know what they did. Secret sauce. They lost it with the other girls, but this one every time. Is that Makoto?
You guys!
There's no two ways about it. That's Makoto.
Let's go, guys!
Survived?
Jeez, you're like a stubborn little cockroach. You know that?
I love you too. You know, me and you. Well, I'll meet you in bed later. Don't bring trouble this time.
I'm just asking to make sure, but you're not a ghost, right?
So stupid. Everyone was there. All my friends, even Toko and Byakuya, who has struggled together and survived.
Yeah, all 4 out of 16. No.
As soon as I saw their faces, I couldn't help myself. I cried in Hina's arms. I would cry. Oh, that must be a great place to cry.
Oh my god, he did start to tear up.
Oh my god, I started to tear up.
It's so funny.
What?
Wait, what's that smell?
This is your cologne.
It's Toko.
We found it. We found it. We tried to put it on ourselves.
We're actually smelling Toko right now. Yeah, man, that seriously stinks.
What if you did say that? What if you said, "Oh, no, guys, it's not me.
No, you're just smelling
you're
Toko.
It's Toko. She didn't shower today. It's Makoto. He smells like a wet dog.
Get away! Shoo!
Why are you mad? You smell like this every single day.
Literally!
Why are you mad at me?
That's you!
And in a flash, my tears dried up. Yeah, you forgot these guys suck.
They literally... Yeah. Oh, Lord have
right.
mercy.
Speak to Kyoko again and react.
Makoto.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Ugh.
There's no time to indulge in an extended happy reunion. We need to explain to everyone what happened with Monokuma.
Yes.
Explain? Explain what?
Hmm.
But is it okay that you're here? What if the mastermind catches you?
Oh, he already did.
It's true.
That's related to what I have to tell you all.
I need to tell you all about the last class trial. Can we do a yada 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 moment?
I know, right? What the fuck?
The last class trial?
In other words,
We're going to redo Mukuro's trial.
Huh?
Huh?
What? Seriously?
Why?
She doesn't know.
Yeah.
She can say why. She doesn't know.
I know, I'm just saying, like, this is like how the dialogue is gonna go, because instead of them explaining it, what's the point of redoing it? Makoto killed her, right?
No, I didn't do it. Like I keep telling you.
wrong.
Makoto isn't the killer, and of course it's not me or any of you.
Huh?
Then who is it?
Probably Jack, but
I see.
no.
What she's saying is, it was all the work of the mastermind. Okay.
Huh?
Sure, Byakuya would come to that conclusion.
That is the conclusion. That is the conclusion, though. It is the mastermind.
I know, just, I feel like... for Byakuya to suddenly be like, oh yeah. What? You're saying the mastermind killed Mukuro?
That's right.
That's right. It was all an elaborate trap contrived by the mastermind. Makoto spotted the trap in time and did what he had to stop it.
However,
But his decision meant that he would be the one to die.
What did you say?
You spotted the trap, did you, Makoto?
Did I?
Right? The fuck?
Oh, you give me a
Actually,
lot.
no, he did, because it was a lie.
Yeah. You make it sound like it was easy. I just,
however,
I'm just being myself, usual. But executing Makoto, who wasn't the blackened, is a clear violation of the school regulations. The rules state that only the blackened is to be executed. The mastermind broke their own rules. Which is why I went and negotiated with them to have the trial one more time.
And the mastermind agreed? Does that mean they really did break the rules?
They had no choice but to agree. You used the TV broadcast to gain the leverage you needed, didn't you?
Yep, they're a child.
Very observant of you.
Damn, she's so pissed at him too. She's like, my fucking god.
I just feel like, I
This
mean,
bitch.
of course, because Byakuya is like a favorite, or was written to be a favorite, it just feels like so annoying that he just like the snap of a finger, he gets everything in 1 second. When the entire time he has been fighting us tooth and nail with the wrong story.
Hey, help!
Very observant of you.
Naturally.
I recall what you said at the end of the last trial. When you said, now it's the mastermind that's ensnared, that's what you were referring to.
Don't be mean.
Hey, I'm totally in the dark here! For anyone who doesn't understand, you can ask Kyoko to explain it again, later. So knowing all this, what do we do now?
About that.
It's about who killed Makuru, right? Their job is to expose the mastermind?
But there's more to it than that, correct?
Yeah. For us to win this time, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding the school. Every last mystery? But we've been looking around all this time and we still don't know anything, right?
anyway,
You've probably guessed already, but if we lose this time, everyone dies.
Oh no!
Everyone?
I hate you.
Hey! Who said you could agree to those terms without talking to the rest of us?
Look at her bitch ass finger.
Oh, yeah. I'm fine with the things the way they are. I'm fine with living here forever with Master. I, meanwhile, want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible. Anyway, at this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the truth.
Interesting.
Can we just
In other
say
words-
she
yeah.
made a Leon pose? You know when Leon...
Yeah, when he had, like, the hands.
Yeah. Ew.
Yeah. In other words, one decisive final battle. A rather interesting development, I'd say.
But figuring out who the mastermind is and how they killed Makuru and all the school mysteries?
It's a pretty tall friggin' order.
Maybe, but this time the trial is different. We know who our enemy is. So if we work together and search as hard as we can, I'm sure we'll solve all these mysteries.
I'm not so sure about that.
Thank you so much, Kyoko, for that. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Way
Huh?
to, raise morale.
Fucking Christ, bitch. What? You just talked about this.
I can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone.
Bitch, fuck out of my
Yeah,
face.
especially fucking
Get out
Byakuya.
of my face. You know, you're right, actually. I was so mad for a second until you said Byakuya. I was like, you're right, actually.
Yeah.
Hold on. You're right. You can't agree? Why not? I mean, I know you Byakuya and Toko exist, but like any other reasons? I mean, working together with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mysteries.
Indeed.
That's what I thought too at first. Until I remembered that every single trial Byakuya has gotten the wrong answer. Until Monokuma gave us that little hint of his.
You okay?
If there's one hater for Byakuya, it's me. If there's no haters, I'm dead.
Because like I've been doing it, but like the way that you just perfectly see, like I was reading it and I was like, that's not what it says. Oh. I'm sorry. This is so not that funny. This is not that funny. It's funny to me.
I'm so glad. I try.
Hints? It's a very polarizing approach, I know. Okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's the hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
I see.
Monokuma said that, did he? Then Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable.
Huh? But why?
So, in other words,
If their mastermind really is the one who killed Mukuro, as Kyoko says, then the mastermind would have had to set foot in this school, right? Monokuma could probably murder Mukuro, but there's no way he could have disguised that scene like that.
in other words,
But according to Monokuma, the only people who have set foot in Hope's Peak are the 16 students who have been taking part in the killing game. Then the mastermind is... There were 15 of us in the main hall at the very beginning. Add in Mukuro and you get 16. So the mastermind would have to be one of them?
that's right.
And those 16 people we started out with, the only ones still alive, are the people standing right here. Need I continue, or do you get it now?
What?
You were saying the mastermind is one of us?
No way!
You can't be serious, guys. No, listen, guys. I'll be so honest with y'all. I don't think we need to worry. I don't think
Yeah, for
guys,
real.
guys, let's be so for real.
Yeah,
Let's be
like
so
honestly.
for real, okay?
Yeah.
Hero. I think that's enough said. That's enough said.
That's enough said.
Like
Hina just doesn't have it in her.
Toko. She's too busy. She's too busy jerking off to Byakuya.
Yeah.
Guys,
And passing out as Genocide Jack.
And
I mean, she
Genocide
can't even
Jack
control
is-
that shit.
Genocide Jack is too busy also jerking off to Byakuya. Like, guys,
Yeah.
are we serious? We can say
Mhm.
Byakuya, but then he cursed me out about it, and it now proved that it wasn't him. Guys, come on. We can't be serious here.
Mhm.
I know. Listen, I don't want to call us stupid, but we're kind of fucking stupid, right? Come on,
Mhm.
guys. Wait, we can't say for sure that's true yet.
And also, everyone else has an alibi.
Yeah, so it's not you guys.
Yeah.
Guys, let's be for real. Just forget your alibi, guys. Come on. Let's just be so for real right now. It wasn't us. Monokuma might have just said all that to confuse us. Yes, that's exactly what he did. Well, it's both.
Indeed.
He said it in that way to confuse you.
Mm-hmm. It's certainly a possibility, but only one among many. Their mastermind being one of us is also a possibility. And that is one possibility we can't ignore.
Guys, it's totally not anybody here.
Yeah, I mean, they're in Ultimate, right? The Ultimate Despair. So they must be a high schooler. You can't say it's not possible.
But if one of us was the mastermind, they'd have to be controlling Monokuma somehow, right? But did you ever see anyone acting suspicious anytime Monokuma was active?
Well,
Maybe they snuck off and controlled him in secret.
Guys, we're not, technology has not advanced that far yet. At least for you guys.
And also, how if we were in the class trials, how are they controlling Monokuma during the class trials when we're all looking at each other?
It's not
Yeah.
I don't care how sneaky you are. We would have noticed someone sneaking off that many times.
I'm right, right?
Then maybe Monokuma was on autopilot. Maybe they loaded up all the dialogue and actions beforehand.
In that case, there's no way he could have had all those back and forth conversations with us.
Well, it wouldn't be entirely impossible if they directed the flow of the conversation.
Well, maybe, but still.
The only way this could have worked is if the mastermind like was as smart as Chihiro and programmed like AI into Monokuma.
All right, listen. Okay, this will definitively end all this. They have to be sexually attracted to me.
Oh, yeah.
Makoto.
True.
Any of y'all sexually attracted to me? No?
I think most of them.
Stop. Byakuya sexually attracted to Makoto, but other than that, no one else. It's just like, you see? It's not any of us then. Do you want to fuck me? No, right? Then it's not you.
I think Hina likes Makoto a little bit.
I don't think Hina likes Makoto like that.
No. Yeah, she likes him strong.
Yeah, like a strong.
Lady. She wants to be lifted in the air. Fuck, is it like nighttime?
Yeah. Is it nighttime already?
This is a school announcement.
Oh god.
You've all probably figured this out by now, but at this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode. So, in the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school. Look wherever you want. Solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit. Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay?
Alright, good. He's having a little titty attack over there.
How very magnanimous of him to unlock all the rooms.
That's fine.
The time for talk is done. Now we need to begin our investigation.
But
I was planning on working alone from the beginning anyway.
guys, that makes it all so much better, guys. Actually, this makes it easier for the rest of us.
At this point, I can rely only on myself, on the Togami blood flowing through my veins. I have no time to worry about the rest of you. Each of you must uphold your responsibility.
Goodbye.
Well then.
I love you, Genix. After making his final statement, Byakuya left the dining hall.
Yeah! Master!
Actually, guys, this makes it so much easier. Go, Toko. Go with him. Go. Go. Shoot. Go that way.
He didn't take me with him.
Guys, go that way.
Do you blame him? Without Master, the rest of you are like coffee with cream without the cream or coffee. You're totally useless. Okay, so we're not coffee. We're not even a drink. So, bye.
With that, Toko trudged out of the dining hall.
And now she's gone.
Thank God. Guys, actually, listen. I think we can all, the four of us can put our heads together. Those two lost causes. They can't help us. But the four of us, we can actually do something.
And you're gonna go off by yourself, right, Kyoko?
Indeed.
That's right.
Hmm.
Which just leaves Makoto, Hina, and me.
Let's see what Hina says.
You know?
In that case, I'm gonna go by myself too.
You really think that you're...
Just a second.
He's not gonna investigate shit.
No, he's not. Wait, how come?
How about that?
Just wait and see. I'm gonna use my totally awesome spirit power to figure out the mastermind's identity.
So are we gonna have Hina with us? Oh my god, it's gonna be so cute. Oh my god, a Hina and Makoto moment. Let's go.
If only.
Laughing loudly, Hiro left the dining hall. I hate you bitches. Everyone's really going off going to go off by themselves? What about you, Hina? I guess I'll do the same thing. All right, well.
But
I mean, it's not that I don't trust everyone, you know?
I mean,
But up until now, I haven't really been all that useful.
Oh, Hina.
You know what, Hina? I feel like you're the only out of everyone who left, I believe that you will find something useful. I don't think Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro's getting us anything. I believe in you. There's so many mysteries. Listen. I feel like, yes, we should be working together, but there's so many mysteries to find that we should be split apart. I do agree that we should go off on our own, but we should be helping each other.
Like
after
divide
we're
and
done,
conquer.
Yeah, after we're done, we come together and lay out our whole everything we have. You know what I mean? But I don't know if that's their game plan. Like if they're gonna decide to come together afterwards or not.
Well, I think right now they're operating off of the mindset that any of them presently could be the mastermind. So if you entrust the mastermind to investigate, you know, in their thought, why would the mastermind give you correct information? They would just derail the whole investigation. So everybody has to fully investigate on their own.
It's kind of stupid though, isn't it? It's okay, Hina. Listen. Hina, we cannot do this together in the same room. We must split, but we have to come together after. We have to. I just depended on Sakura and everyone else. You're not useless. If you haven't been here, I would have died. Makoto? It's really nice of you to say. But still, I know I'm mostly been totally useless. Hina, you are the only shining light in this game. You're the only shining.
okay.
So I figure, at least here at the end, maybe I can find something that'll help us all get out of here. So I'm gonna go off and do it all on my own. Okay, see you later.
Cute.
She's so fucking cute. I love her so much. It's so ridiculous. I love her so much. Hina was in surprisingly high spirits as she dashed out of the dining hall. And once again, it's just the two of us. Who?
Indeed.
She's still here? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't we just have Hina? Hina, you could have stayed with us. Hina, we're so weak. You could have lifted things up for us. So we're gonna go off. You're gonna go off on your own too, right, Kyoko?
However,
Well, don't misunderstand. Just because we're going to do our searches separately doesn't mean we can't still work
That's
together.
what I've been saying. That's why it just bothers me that that they're like, oh, I'm gonna do it on my own. It's like, we don't have to go to the same place. But we should come together at the end and give all the information. Like, it's ridiculous that everyone is just like, I'm not doing it on my own. It's just like clear.
No, I think she's saying something different. She's saying that we can still all investigate on our own at the same time in the same room. Like,
All right, well,
your theory still doesn't work. Like, let's say we know that no one here presently is the
I
mastermind.
just feel like it's really dumb to
let's
think
say-
someone here's the mastermind. Like, it's clearly not us.
I know, but they don't have all the information yet. So that's all they have to go off of right now.
I guess, but I just feel like they're putting a lot of
Oh, Byakuya's the one who wanted to fucking leave. He's always like
oh,
running
thank
off.
God. No, that's the only one I'm very happy about leaving. But what I'm saying is that they're putting
Well, that's
a
what I mean.
lot
Like,
of-
that's why everybody else was like, let's split up.
they're having a
They,
lot
they
of
didn't
stock.
have to.
They have a lot of stock on everyone's intelligence in this room. When they're like, oh, it could be one of us. It's like I feel like none of you are really taking stock on how
Yeah.
on everyone's skill level
No,
here.
seriously. And also, we've seen like how Monokuma interacts with them. The mastermind is not smart enough to put up like a stupid act.
Yeah.
Like you could also make the argument, oh, you know, it could be any of the characters who we thought was, you know, harmless. But at no point has the mastermind ever made us feel like we were out of our depth.
Mm-hmm.
That goes for all of us.
I think I see what you mean. Doing our own investigating doesn't mean we can't work together in the end. I should just see it as us splitting up to cover more ground. No, that's what I'm saying. That's what she's saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like, why are we not working together? Like, we can, split up, but then come together at the end and just say everything together. I think it's really dumb that you guys...
I really just think that she just didn't want to work with them.
I just think it's really dumb that everyone's like, it could be one of us. Guys, we're not smart. Guys, we're not smart. It ain't us. I don't think Monokuma's smart either, but I know it's definitely not us. Yeah, that's right.
So then,
Well, I'd better get going. I have an endless list of things I need to check.
correct.
Monokuma said all the doors in the school had been unlocked, right? So we should be able to investigate every nook and cranny in the school.
Oh my God, what do you want to go first? Okay, we can visit all the places we couldn't go before.
Makoto, no matter what it takes, we have to uncover the truth. By any means necessary.
All right, kill Byakuya. Got it.
Ah, right?
When that Kyoko was gone. Leaving only me. I don't have time to waste either. I have to begin my search. I still can't believe that Mastermind might be one of us. It's really guys, we're so not that smart. So that's what I have to prove. I'll prove that the Mastermind isn't one of us. I'll expose the Mastermind's true identity and solve the mystery of the school. And then we can all escape together. Let's go! It was yellow, by the way. It's usually blue.
Well, it's like the investigate.
No,
portion.
I know. But it's not usually that color. It's usually a different color. But anyway, I guess I'll start by taking another look at Monokuma, Mukuru Monokuma file. I'm sorry, there was 2 M's, and I looked ahead too far. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. Boo! They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Once we find out who killed Mikuru Ikusaba, then we'll know who the mastermind is. So where should I start my investigation to figure out who killed her? I guess we should start with the rooms that were locked up until now. The headmaster's room, the bio lab, and the door to the data center with Monokuma's face on it. Oh, and the second floor of the dorms where the gate was down before. That should be open now, right? After that, I'll have to double check the areas that were connected to the murder. Bruh. Which means the garden and the dojo. Okay, time to get started. Bruh, I thank you for this list. Thank you for the list. Ooh. Ooh, bitch. The gates open.
Look at the gates to heaven.
I know, stairway to
I
heaven.
mean, the stairs to
guys.
heaven. Yeah.
We can finally check out the second floor of the dorm, which means I have to do it.
Ooh, Jesus.
What the fuck happened here? There's blood on the floor. It's red. It means it's old
Oh,
blood.
yeah, you're right.
This is the second floor of the dorms? How the fuck is it still up? How is it still operational? It looks like some ancient ruins. Or no, it's more like a battlefield. Like a bomb blew up in here or something. Bruh, Lord have mercy. The blood.
Somebody got smushed.
Right?
No, I think we just gotta. I mean, we could go check it out.
Okay, explain why that's there. You know what I'm looking
What,
at.
the window thing?
The random steel square on lockers.
Yeah. Well,
What
look to the right.
Why are
There's
they
also
here?
the same like squares. Like, why are they like bolted on there?
Yeah, this room is full of lockers. Where are these fucking weirdo things? Like, it must have been for the Hope's Peak students who came before us. The class before ours must have used these lockers.
I don't know what the fuck was going on.
What the fuck is happening? What is that? Why is that there? There's a metal steel mounted on the locker like weird, like a weirdo would put this here. There's no way to get it open. I wonder if I can open this locker. I thought everything was open, Monokuma. The card reader installed on the door. Okay, never mind. It must be how you get the locker open. After all, pretty similar to the card readers of the locker rooms on the second floor of the school. Or you have to use your e-handbook to open these up. And you have to use your e-handbook. So does that mean... Well, let's give it a try. E-handbook, bitch. I took out my handbook and ran it across the card reader. And then... Fucking bitch.
I feel like in this case, if they're lockers, everybody has their own assigned locker. So Makoto would have to find his fucking locker.
Maybe only the locker's owner can open it. Yeah, that's what you said. Which means none of us can do it.
This looks like the headmaster's room. It's all big and shit.
Oh! This room doesn't really feel like a student's room. It's so fancy. This is nice. Oh my god!
Right? We got a couch in
you
here
got
and
plants and shit. Ooh!
The desk actually, like, makes sense.
You have a monitor?
It's not directly behind the fucking bed.
You have a whole ass computer set up? And you got alcohol? Oh my god! It has more of an adult atmosphere.
A plant.
That's what I was saying. Two plants.
Plants.
Ooh.
Plural.
Oh my god, a decorative a vase or vase. We're so old. This is the things that we are.
I know. We're like, oh my god, this is nice.
We're so old.
Yeah.
One day, guys, you'll turn as old as us and be so happy about the dumbest shit ever, too.
Yeah.
Like a decorative vase.
It's the headmaster's private room.
Lord have mercy. Kyoko.
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. So I decided to check it out one more time.
Oh, sorry. A little regret? Alright. Oh my god, look at the... Oh my god, can we, like, actually, like, take a swing? Like, I'd be like, yes, bitch. Let me
Right?
just
Where
like,
you want to click? Oh, won't let you click. No
ah,
drinking.
fuck you,
No drinking.
guys. Just like, you know what? Like a shot for courage. There's a PC on the desk. It must have belonged to the headmaster. Ooh, can you access it?
Alter ego, are you there?
Same.
Whoever used this last, it looks like they were very interested in the ultimate despair. The PC still has some search results left on it.
Oh my god, look, can you see? Then we might be able to get some information on the ultimate despair.
However,
There's not much though. Nothing we don't already know.
in other words,
The ultimate despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. That group is responsible for the tragedy, which happened 1 year ago. They're the worst sorts of people, whose driving force comes from despair.
however,
Looks so occult. And that's all there is. Not much to it, is there?
whew,
But I guess that's the best he could do as a complete Kirigiri
Oh my
failure.
god, can you
That's
can
crazy,
you
bitch!
hop off his dick?
Right? What the fuck?
My fucking god. You know what's funny that you say that when you also don't even know anything either. We all have the same information. But any information about the mastermind is helpful, right?
But I also feel like he did a pretty good job. He found out that there was some information.
Yeah. He found out it was a group.
Right.
And by the way, because I know about everyone knows about the second and the other games, we are assuming 2 people. It is literally a group.
He a ton of people.
Yeah, he is like, no, it's a fucking group. It is a ton of people.
You read this?
Yeah. I appreciate whatever info we can get our hands on.
correct.
I see. That's a good outlook to have.
My fucking goodness. Oh, there's a strange gap in the wall. Is this some kind of design mistake or a construction defect or something?
So,
There's a gap here, but not just any normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming out.
A breeze?
indeed,
There's likely an open space on the other side of this wall.
Open space. Does that mean? You mean like a hidden room?
I think I might know how to open it.
Lord have mercy. You know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of trick or something?
indeed.
A very easy trick, yes. So easy. I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on the PC that I think controls it. Enter the right password and the door should open right up.
However,
But I don't have a clue what the password might be. It's Kyoko.
Watch it. Yeah, it's definitely Kyoko.
All we know is it's probably made up some letters and or numbers. We can't really go from there.
You're right. That's not nearly enough to go on.
it's true.
I looked through all his paperwork, all the files on the PC, everything I could think of. I learned more about him than I had any desire to, but nothing that might have been his password.
Whew,
When I think of how much time I wasted on this.
Jeez. There's a hidden room she can't couldn't
That's why.
get into.
That was her regret.
That's what she meant by regret. I think we can assume that there must be some kind of clue waiting in there. But maybe for her, there's more to it than that. Anyway, if we want to get in there, we need to figure out the password. And if Kyoko can't figure it out, no way do I stand a chance. Don't cut yourself out of there, Mikoto. I feel like it's Kyoko 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right?
No way.
Her birthday.
There might be a chance. Kyoko, when were you born? The password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of, or something she didn't
Yeah,
want
because
to
she
think
doesn't want to
of.
believe that her father actually loves her.
Yeah, that her family is actually the villain in this whole story.
Mm-hmm.
For example, what about your name?
What?
Huh?
Oh, sorry. I was just trying to think of what the password might be. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use her name as his password,
It's because she doesn't fucking know him.
knowing how she is, I bet the idea never even occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it? Just to be sure.
Well,
It's not like you need my permission. If you want to try it, try it. Do whatever you want.
Okay.
Okay, girly. Back to having a little tantrum.
Why do you keep clicking that? Oh, okay.
You have to put in the password.
Oh, in there. I don't know why I was just like, okay. You know, I'm glad I thought of trying Kyoko's name. Why? But that's not it. But if that's not it, that might just hurt Kyoko even more.
hey,
If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know what your guess. I already know that your guess is wrong. You didn't fucking try it.
Yo, I can't wait till it's right and I get to fucking go to your face, bitch. I can't wait. We're just bad people when we would glow. He wouldn't glow, but we would. Like,
Yeah.
oh, how you feel now, bitch? Okay. In that case, here goes nothing. I collected myself and then turned to face the computer monitor. I then lifted my hands and decided I was doing it right now. Let me just type the password here. KY. I typed in her full name, Kyoko Kirigiri. My hands were tense, slightly trembling, and as I finished typing it in, not the fucking explosion.
Oh, the fucking explosion!
What?
A bomb went off.
I was like, oh my god,
The
a bomb!
coordinates. The government coordinates for the.
The nukes went out. The nukes released.
Yeah, no, literally.
That did it.
Sir, you thought it. Why are you so shocked at your own?
Kyoko, it worked. She mad butthurt.
why?
She's just like Byakuya sometimes. Like, it's literally so fucking annoying how much this bitch is just like Byakuya.
Yeah.
Kyoko?
That's what happens when you think you're the smartest person in the room. When you're ultimately proven wrong, you're literally just like distraught.
Without looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked grim. Kyoko. Do we have to investigate anything else in this room? Okay, never mind then.
No, I'm pretty sure that's it.
A present.
Special Kyoko room.
Hey, Kyoko.
Maybe he like made this school so that he hoped that she would come.
That's true. Why wouldn't they send their prodigy into the
Their
school?
top, detective.
Yeah, why wouldn't they send her here to prove that she is the top? You know what I mean?
Right.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah.
I may as well not even have been in the room. She's having a little MTB, so just leave her alone. Her gaze was fixed on only one thing. Oh, the really cute picture. Oh, and the present. Well, to me, it's the present too. A present.
Yeah.
Wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual.
Picture.
Right? I better check out what's in the suspicious
Bitch! Let me look at the fucking picture.
It looks so cute. I want to see.
Annoying.
There's a brightly colored box here. It seems totally out of place in here. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get.
It does kind of feel suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
But I also feel like the mastermind wouldn't have known the password.
Should we open it? I'm getting kind of a bad vibe from it. But I mean, we can't not open it. Okay.
Makoto.
Be careful, Makoto.
I feel like I'm opening your birthday present. Are you sure you don't want to
I
open
know,
your
right?
birthday present?
What the fuck? Yeah.
Why? Do you think it's dangerous?
No, not dangerous. But surprising, probably.
Huh?
It would seem.
If it is what I think it is. At the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see.
Is it gonna be his head? Wait, so you
Oh
know
my
what's
God.
in there?
Anyway.
Just don't scream or anything, okay?
It's his head. Let's go. 50 on head. Are you saying it's something that will make me want to scream? The head. Body part. What do you think it is? What do you
Who
think it is?
placed it?
I'm gonna open it. Step by heavy step, I approach the box. I then put my hands on the lid, and I use my muscle, and I grip the lid with my fingers. I use every strain of muscle on my fingers to,
The texture of the box rubbed against my fingertips
I then used
as I squeezed.
my muscles and my biceps as I lifted the box.
My arm tensing.
I took a deep breath, then took hold of the lid. Oh my God, he did it. I wouldn't even read it. He did that.
Mhm.
Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted it up. Light began to shine its way into the box. It's a head, right? It's a head. It's a head. I stole a hesitant glance inside, and human head. Human head? Human head? Oh my God, I'm so loud. Yuka's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. Can I see? I knew it!
What was in the box? Oh, that was you. Sorry.
It was bones! Human bones!
The entire fucking skeleton.
I think that's her dad. That's definitely her dad. It was the last
Wait,
thing I
look,
expected
look.
to see. Such a bright, joyful box. What?
There's a smash on the head. Wasn't Mokuro killed with a smash on the head?
Yeah. I mean, who could have been who could have possibly imagined?
I see.
Just as I thought.
How old has that body been? To be it's been only a year. You shouldn't have decomposed that much. What? Click her.
Yeah, I was like, we already looked at the box.
Just you thought? How could you have known that? I watch a little too much TV. I mean, there were bones in there, human bones. I just thought about the worst thing I could think of, and that's what happened in there.
Well, it's not that I was thinking of the bone specifically.
I was thinking about a severed head.
I just had a feeling it would be his body. Yeah, but a year-old head, it would definitely be.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think it'd be fleshy. I think it'd be mummified at this point. It wouldn't have been fleshy. Which is why, again, I'm like,
But
how old are
it wouldn't be
these bones?
mummified
Oh, yeah.
because mummification only happens
No, I said
when
I said the wrong word. But it would be mid decomposing. That's why I asked. I was like, how long has that body been
I don't
there?
think it takes a year for a body to decompose.
It would,
though.
but that's that shiny and white. I don't think it'd be that shiny and white.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, no, I
yes,
agree.
it'll take a year for the
It would
body.
be a little bit
but
dirty.
it would still have a little bit of meat on it. It'd still be a little bit red. It'd still be a little bit dirty. There'll still be bits of people on it. There's no people on it. So how the fuck did it get that clean? Like, how old is those bones? That's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy in a box.
Unless, you know what I mean? Like, it was more so like whoever killed that person, like, you know,
Took the
dropped
time
them and took
to.
the time to like strip it and then mailed it,
That's
handed
mad.
the gift. Like, here
That's
you
mad
go.
annoying.
Yeah.
That's mad annoying for absolutely no reason.
Yeah. My father.
Huh? What about him? Makoto!
Yeah, him.
Correct.
What you found in the box. Those bones. That body. That's my father. Or at least what's left of him.
Are you serious? Is
Okay,
this...
so then never mind. This was the mastermind's doing.
Yeah,
I thought that the mastermind wouldn't be able to figure out the password, but that kind of garish box with the bones in it, yeah, no.
I
no
was
one else
also
would
gonna
do
say,
that, but
I know
yeah.
a spoiler, which is when you were like, "Oh, is that Makuru? Makuru got hit in the head." And I know something. That was like, I can't say it, but it was like, that was like, it's definitely not Makuru.
Gotcha.
This is Kyoko's dad. The same man she's been searching for. Damn, how do you feel about cursing his name, Kyoko?
No, literally.
Hold on. How could you know that for sure?
I know his dental records. Like, I feel like she would say this shit.
His dental records. How do you know that's him?
So,
Given all the information we have already, that's the only possible answer. Ooh.
The same person.
Same person. I'm just gonna skip because
according to the files,
it's
it's possible that he's somewhere in the school right now. Okay. Very polarizing approach, but enough of puns and he's a hint. I'm sure you know this already. The king has been going 16 minutes. Okay. Okay.
Alter Ego said that the headmaster was probably here in the school. But the only ones who were alive at the start of the killing game were us 16 students. Oh, so it was indirect way of saying he's dead already from Monokuma.
Yeah.
When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume
in other words,
that most likely my father was in the school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption anyway.
As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. Or no, she wasn't calm. She's only trying to seem calm.
Yeah. She can't have her little moment, and also her father loved her.
Yeah.
Now she feels like shit.
She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility. But I have to believe that at some point she wanted to be proven wrong. Which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she could cut off all ties. But was that all there was to it?
I gave up some of that pride in order to enter Hope Speak. But okay. We read this already.
Would she really give up her pride just for that? I couldn't help but wonder.
I honestly... So I feel like we both know this, but I really feel like her whole stick of like, I just wanted to go and tell him, stick it to him. That was a lie. She literally wanted to like reunite with him, and the fact that he's dead, like, she's upset because like I think either she was still seeking that love from him, but she also was preparing herself for like a horrible reaction. Like,
I think she wanted to go to him so she can ask him why did he leave her behind.
Yeah, like
that's what
I think that she wanted to see for herself if he actually didn't love her anymore.
Yeah, I think that's what she wanted.
Because to believe the events without actually kind of, you know,
she's too smart
up
for
front
that.
talking to
You know
that
what I mean?
person.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's why when she had her whole little speech, like, I don't like
Yeah.
I think her goal was to ask why. I feel like anyone's goal is to ask why, which when she gave her little speech, I was like, you're literally too smart for that. Any other person, I do believe that any other person, that
They
speech,
would have like just made
I
up
would
their mind and be like,
no,
yeah, but
no, I think every single person would have wanted to confront him and ask why,
gotcha.
but that speech would have been true in those people, not her. She's too smart to believe that speech. Other people, that speech is the last thing to like grip onto. You know what I mean? Is their last hope. I know she knows her speech is bullshit, which is why she comes to him to have like the final showdown. Because the other people, right, they wouldn't have to go to him for a final showdown because they already made up their minds. They're just doing it to like ask,
Right.
ask because a 1% chance may change, but to also validate themselves. She is being a detective and going through all angles. That's why I was like, you're too smart to believe that speech.
She also believes in the one true truth. So like, you know, for her to make these assumptions and not really have the full story or even have confirmation would go against her entire tenet of like finding out the truth.
Yeah. Everyone in this situation would ask the same question and have the same speech, but I feel like the way they go about it would have been different. She needed to come here because her detective brain must go investigate all angles. So she needs to go to him to investigate that. Other people,
she also knows nothing.
Exactly.
I mean, she knows nothing about him, nothing about his personality, nothing to like. So to make this assumption about him and have absolutely no information about him whatsoever.
Yeah,
also
that's someone that other, like, again, when I say other people, I'm separating Kyoko and other people. Other people would do that, but we have learned and have been dealing with Kyoko for so long. We know that it's not the kind of person she is. So there's no way that would have been, you know, her outcome.
It would eat away at her forever, and I'm sure it still eats away at her now, at least currently, because she knows that he's dead and she
will never get answers.
Yeah.
Right? Like, other people doing that makes more sense to me. And again, the way they go about it is different. That's why I knew she was lying. Because she has to come here to investigate. Other people would they wouldn't like attend the school. They would probably like track him down and just tell him off on the street. That's how that other people would handle it. But her is that's why I was like, I knew it was different because of that reasoning. I knew she was lying. But yeah, we all know she was lying. And
I also kind of want to like know so we know that she has scars on her hands and she wears gloves to cover those scars. We also know that she has spent her entire life being a part of this family in the shadows. So is the game implying that her family beat her so much that she got all of these scars? And if so, why is she so proud to be part of this family?
I don't know. We cannot assume what those scars, what the scars are. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I was assuming what they were was actually she burned her fingerprints off. That's what I thought what it was.
But you wouldn't need to hide that.
I guess so. I don't know. Again, I don't know. We can't make assumptions on that. We just have to see what she says.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, that's just like a thought in my head.
I wouldn't put it past a tyrannical family.
Yeah.
I can't help but wonder. Huh? This picture. Look at her. Look at baby her. Okay, so this is what I hate when they do. Why does she still have a waist like that? Little kids look like wiener dogs, okay? They just look one big pole. One big pole.
Well, what my brain is thinking is that could be just her skirt.
Okay, it could be. All right. I will
Start bulging
forgive
out.
you. I will forgive you for now.
Yeah, but
But
no, I get it.
kids look like little
Yeah, they
poles.
really do. They look like
They look like
a hot dog.
they look like
They're
wiener
straight.
dogs. Like I think I was watching something with my sister, and we were watching little girls dance, and they were wearing like one girl was wearing like a training bra and short shorts, and I looked at her and I was like, she
It's
looks
just
like a hot dog.
one hot dog,
She looked like a
yeah,
little wiener
with arms
dog.
and legs.
And then my sister's laughing because she's like, "You're so right." It's like she looked like a little wiener
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
Look at her. I think it's cute. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
it
it's
is
all
cute.
faded. Okay, I missed. Okay. Wait, is this a picture of?
But yeah, I get where you're coming from. It's like, stop trying to put adult proportions on a child.
Yeah, they look like little wiener dogs. Alright, it's the cutest thing ever.
Yeah.
Leave it alone. Hey, Kyoko.
Why would you?
Well, this is annoying. I came here to cut myself free of the past.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Right? And yet, to now find something like this. So, what do you expect me to do now?
Then I was right. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time.
And it's like all faded and shit.
It's so cute. He must have really cared about her.
Why?
Why? What? I wanted to face him and tell him myself, to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. And now he's abandoned me again. Girl, somebody kill him. What are you talking about?
I was like, well, hold up. That wasn't by choice.
That wasn't by choice.
wasn't
And also
by
the first time wasn't by choice either.
He fought tooth and nail, as you can see from his
Just
broken
because
ass
he
head.
said, I don't want to be a detective, didn't mean he had to lead the family. They said, get the fuck out. I'm pretty sure. And this time he even stole the only opportunity I had to move on.
My goodness, you're just looking for a reason to make him a villain, huh?
Has there ever been a worse father?
What are you talking about?
Okay, girl.
Yeah, whatever. All right, stay mad, I guess.
Yeah, right? The fuck?
Stay mad. So
She needs, I
obnoxious.
feel like if she found a letter where it was like, Kyoko, I love you. I'm sorry. She would be like, oh,
this manipulative douchebag.
this manipulative.
All right,
Okay.
guys. That was a lot of cutting Kyoko's ass and investigating. We have so much more, but at least we finally got to the investigation portion. Like, I thought the talking would never end.
We did it good.
Anyway, even though we still had crash outs, I will say they weren't a lot, and yet they still took too long and forever. I was even falling asleep during one of the monologues. My goodness, that was all that talk just to say nothing. What a life to live, huh?